Alright, that should work. Alright, as you can see here, I have the team that we were playing. Thank you for the link to the game. Basically, what I did is I'm not going to go over the film. I'm just going to talk about my notes, but I will let this play. And I will give my thoughts, my notes. So what I did is I went through, I think I watched this over and over again, probably about 10, 12 times. I would watch the defense in general. I would watch their offense in general. I didn't do it for every player, but I went through all of their linemen and their quarterback. And I basically just watched one individual player on an entire playthrough. How did they do on offense and defense? Susceptibilities, weaknesses, tendencies. And I'll preface this by saying I don't, and I'm going to rely on the guys who have 4 to 5 seasons of experience to make this judgment call. And this is only one game I'd seen. I don't know their whole season history. I don't know how often they switch up their schemes, or if this is something that they try to stick to. So I'm just going to throw that out there. If all the notes I take it doesn't happen next game because they decided they want to flip the script, well, trying to do something right, got to contribute somehow. Player profiles. Actually, I'm going to start with the general stats. Team plays this entire game. They ran the ball once, technically twice. They picked a run play once, and it was on the goal line. It was a fullback fake, halfback toss. And that was the only time they ran a run. The only other time that there was a run play, it was a pass play, but the quarterback rolled out and ran. The quarterback does not have amazing speed. And he does not break, unless it's just our team that happens to. The guy didn't break any tackles. So we should be able to at least take him down if he goes for it. Team plays, every single one run play, one quarterback run on a pass play, and then everything else was just passes. So I think it plays into our defensive scheme because our DBs are dope. And I'll get into the tendencies of their play calling. Defense, their defensive plays. They do a one-man blitz, man coverage every single play. They don't switch it up at all. 3 D linemen, 1 blitzing linebacker, man coverage. And they do their best to do man coverage. All right? So, we understand this is going to be a pass-heavy game that we're stepping into. Just make the little mental notes. All right, let's see. Boober, 49, red, nose guard. He's their nose guard, offensive line, and kicker. And he can kick. So if we're going to bet on him missing his extra points for us to win a game, we cannot count on that. And I'm putting the tendencies, so the linemen pay attention. Boober, 4'9". All he does is bull rush. He was playing nose guard. He would just run in, and then he would try to finesse or bull rush through. I don't know what his stats are, but he was only able to get past their center one time during the entire game. So we might not have to worry about the nose guard depending on how the play turns out. Third world, 4-3-3, blue, defensive end, quarterback. Be ready for this. It's a little white kid that drops the N-word. Nigga this, nigga that. I'm about to throw it out there. If you're upset I said it, you're going to be way more upset when that guy says it. Because his voice is one of those irritating ones that's just like, this fucking kid. Outside of that, just be ready. He's a huge smack talker. He's one of the ones that will just like talk, try to talk over you while talking smack. There's no back and forth. I don't know how y'all do y'all shit talking thing. I'm probably not going to say anything. I'm just going to ignore him like a little kid. But my strategy is I'm just, hey, good play. This is how I talk shit. I'll be like, hey, you did good. I'll give compliment. Because if we lose, then, he's trying to hit me and I'm just like, handle it gracefully. There's nothing there. If we win, I'm going to wait till we win. I'm like, I saw this shit coming a mile away. Garbage. And then I'll lay it on thick because I'm unfair like that. Just be ready for the shit talking. He does it a lot. He'd be like, chat. This quarterback just thank you for the free food. Like, it's that kind of annoying stuff. Just be ready for it. Notes. Third world, 4-3-3, DN quarterback. He has medium speed. He's not going to outrun anybody. He's not a turtle, but he's definitely no jackrabbit. He plays defensive end 90% of the time. We're on offense right now. It's that guy right there. He does not actually pressure the quarterback. He drops into coverage in the flats. And I'm not even talking about the flats. Let's wait for a bigger picture. So when I talk about what does he do as a D end, he doesn't rush the quarterback. I think maybe he tried it once. But if he was right here, he literally will just drop back like 2 yards by 4 yards and will just sit there and then react to whatever. Why? I don't know. So whoever is going to be playing him on the O-line, you're not going to have to worry about him too often unless he changes it up, which also means you could probably do help defense on that middle linebacker that blitzes almost every single play. Remember, on defense, they always do that. 3 linemen blitzing Mike. And they do man coverage, no zone whatsoever. Yeah, watch him right here. See, exactly that. He will do that every time. So maybe for our offensive-minded people, maybe there's a way we can take advantage of that. You know, with like Red, nose guard. He only got by one entire game. So if he drops back, this guy can't get past our center. Maybe this is going to be susceptible on the inside runs. But hypothetical, I'm going to let y'all figure this out. Passing. This kid is accurate. He went 5 for 5, 180 yards. He doesn't miss, makes his good reads. The passing scheme isn't complicated. There was only 2 types of passes he would make. Out routes, so 10 and outs, corners, or he would throw underneath. That happened once. So drags, basically. Drags, 5 and ins. So he will either throw short passes underneath our linebackers, or he will roll out and just try to hit an out route. It's your typical kid who plays veteran on pro difficulty. He's better than a rookie because he knows how to throw to an open receiver, but he's trying to rely on those, little Michael Thomas routes. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, DBs. Doesn't hurt to pressure and shade the outside. If they flip it up, can't do anything about that. But that's their tendencies the entire game. General notes. The wide receivers, they will run their routes. So whatever, they don't free ball it. Whatever play they choose, they will run it. There was one time they changed it up where they had double tight ends that were supposed to do streaks. They basically just kind of ran 10-yard drags, basically. That's the only time they ever ran outside their regular routes. So they do kind of keep it to the route running. For our offense, their defensive backs are susceptible to the underneath or clear out route. So have 2 guys go long, 1 guy go underneath, whether it's the outside guy. Their defensive backs, their first move is always start backpedaling. And every time the opponents were gaining yards on them, it was just inside routes. Whether it's trips, double flex, whatever. Inside routes were their main money getter. Where they fucked up is the team that we're going to play, their defensive backs. Even though they're giving up the underneath routes, they were making up for it because the other team, instead of doubling down on the underneath inside stuff, they would try to throw it long. And their defensive backs were picking them every single time. We can try it, we can do the whole legendary, see how it works out. But yeah, they every time whoever they were playing was on offense and will go long, interception. 1 man blitzes. Quarterback. You will all. Oh, for our D line, best thing we can do against them. Oh, that's right. Third war 4-3-3. 5-4-5 passing. All right. Green MVM 1x4K. He is a D lineman, O lineman, and on that goal line play, somehow they had him in as fullback. Now on the fullback fake halfback toss. Notes for that whoever's lining up on MVM. He lines up as a D lineman. He lines up on your outside shoulder, and he will always try to cut in and crash a gap. Sometimes he'll try to fake, go outside, then inside. Sometimes he tries to mix it up. A majority of the time, he's always going to line up on the outside, and then he'll either try to cut in or fake you out. But he's not fast enough. If he stops, and he tries to go out first, then in, usually we have the runoff or the pass off by then. Not that big of a deal. His weakness is that, and we should aim for this guy, MVM, on the offensive line, almost every single play. I don't know what his stats are, but he got beat off the line at least 6. Beat off the line. He got beat off. I'm acting like a child. He got beat off 6 times. Damn it. Whatever. So when he's very susceptible, finesse runs, bull rushes, sometimes just running around him because he tries to stray for no reason and he just leaves holes open. Like, he was not doing good on the O-line, and if it wasn't for his, I would think his quarterback knew it because they put him on his weak side, so the quarterback would always roll out to the strong side, so he didn't really have to worry about the opposite end tight end or D end. So, but MVM is very susceptible as an O-lineman. He wasn't stopping anything. If we put our best D lineman on him, getting through every time. So, and I hope as you're listening, you're paying attention when I name out your position or what you should be looking for, because I am kind of going out of order. Was there any more notes? Did I hit everything? Their tendencies, their weaknesses. I don't know what we're going to do with the weaknesses. I don't play call. I don't create the schemes. That's going to be on our offense to do. And I know from what I heard, we didn't have a lot of success running the ball. I've already said where they're pretty much susceptible in regards to the pass game. I ironically think, provided we don't throw long balls, maybe we can. We could throw one up or two, see if we can get it. But their defense is completely susceptible to our offensive scheme. They don't do anything complex on offense. We have they fall right into our defensive schemes. Oh, that's right. DBs mainly covering underneath. Just, you can be wary on the outside passes. Defensive ends for the line. Our nose guard, whoever that is, do your thing. Their center is pretty solid. He only allowed one guy through once. Maybe you just want to shade to the strong side for the quarterback rollouts. Instead of trying to get the sack, just prevent a rollout. What the fuck? Sorry, I just seen something. What was I gonna say? But I believe the guy, I don't know what he does under pressure if he doesn't have the rollout available to him. But our D-line scheme should be our nose guard does his thing. Our D-ends need to play contain. Because, the one time that he ran it on a pass play is because he rolled out, just ran it up the field. But yeah, he's always rolling out. He sits in the pocket. He never steps up into it. He drops. There's a 5-7 yard drop. Then he rolls out. Doesn't step up at all. Defensive ends play contain. Force him to throw. We provided from this one game, they keep doing the same thing. Our DBs are good. So honestly, we keep playing the way that I'm aware of. Can we? Depending on how good this guy does under pressure, I think we can owe him. Can we? I think they'll score once or twice per series. Provided we don't get that RNG bullshit. But yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Gun. 3 gun, 2 dimer, 3 speed. He wasn't even running that fast in the game though. That's what I'm confused about. Yeah, he wasn't that fast at all. He was like medium speed. Probably because he doesn't have Jackrabbit. Wasn't shaking anyone. So yeah, those are my notes. I did specifically watch the tendencies of the special guys, their DBs. I kind of made general notes. Like I said, hopefully I've addressed all those. But yeah, cool. No, a little 15-minute video. If y'all have any thoughts, let me know. This is just the notes I got. Let me know if I can make them more clear, more organized, what I need to do. Hopefully I've addressed all this information and I've shared it in a manner that you're going to be able to understand it. I communicated clearly. Anywho, till next time.